I am money. And today I must reveal a truth you've probably never considered. I arrive faster to those who call me in the morning. I am money, and I need to tell you something serious. I only remain where I am honored. When you ignore me, treat me as a problem, complain about my absence, I feel rejected and I leave. But when you respect me, when you value me, I flourish. And that is why now I make you a simple request. Honor me by subscribing to this channel. Respect me by turning on the bell so you can hear every secret I reveal. Value me by commenting right now. I honor you. Money, I choose to value you. These actions may seem small, but they are codes of energy. They are declarations that open the door for me to stay by your side. I am money. And when you honor me, I run to multiply in your life. The way you begin your day creates the foundation for everything that follows. From the very first thought you allow into your mind, you set the tone for your energy, your focus, and your ability to attract me. If you open your eyes with gratitude, with energy, with joy, I feel that vibration and I rush to meet you. But if you wake up heavy, tired, complaining, already defeated before the day even begins, I cannot stay. Your morning energy is the key that opens or closes the door to my presence. Think about it. Your mornings are not just another part of the day. They are the seed from which the rest of your hours grow. If the seed is filled with resentment, negativity, or despair, then the harvest of your day will be the same. But if the seed is filled with joy, appreciation, and confidence, then your day becomes fertile ground for prosperity. I am drawn to this energy because it is alive, magnetic, and open. Too often, I see you reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, filling your mind with fear, comparison, or worry. You begin your day already distracted, already weighed down by the burdens of others or the chaos of the world. And in that state, you close your own gates before I can even arrive. Complaints at sunrise are like locks on the door of abundance, and every negative word you speak in the morning becomes a barrier between us. But when you choose gratitude instead, the story changes completely. Imagine opening your eyes and the first thing you say is thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for another chance. Thank you for the opportunities that are already on their way. That simple act shifts your energy instantly. Gratitude sends a signal to me, money, saying, I am ready. I am open. I am willing to receive. And when I hear that call, I cannot resist. I run to meet you. Your mornings do not have to be complicated. You do not need hours of rituals. Just one simple declaration can transform everything. Today, money finds me with ease. When you speak this aloud, you plant a seed of prosperity in your day. Each time you repeat it, you water that seed with faith. And just like a plant grows toward the sun, I grow toward the energy of your belief. Remember, the morning is the most powerful moment of alignment. If you begin it with heaviness, the rest of the day feels heavy. But if you begin it with joy, the day flows lighter, brighter, and full of possibility. That is why I tell you now, call me in the morning, greet me with gratitude, honor me with energy, and you will discover how quickly I appear in your life. But here is where most of you suffer. Every morning, you rise with a weight already pressing on your chest. Before your feet even touch the ground, your mind is flooded with worries, bills waiting to be paid, responsibilities stacked on your calendar, problems carried over from yesterday. You begin your day in scarcity, and that first vibration sets the tone for everything that follows. I watch you as you wake up with a sigh, already tired, already defeated before the day even starts. You reach for your phone, scroll through bad news, compare yourself to others, or check your bank account with dread. And in those first fragile moments, you send me money, a message louder than any words. I am not ready for you. I am afraid. I am empty. Do you realize what that does? That message becomes a command, and I, money, obey. I do not force myself into spaces where I am treated like a problem or a burden. I cannot flow toward hearts that greet me with resistance. When your first words of the day are complaints, When your first thoughts are filled with fear, you are not just shaping your morning, you are shaping your entire financial reality. You may not see it, but your energy in the morning is like a magnet. If you wake up in anger, frustration, or despair, you magnetize more of the same. Opportunities slip away, ideas dry up, and even what you already have feels smaller. This is why so many people feel stuck in cycles of scarcity, because every new day begins with the same low vibration. And the truth is, it's not your work or your talents that block me, it's your energy. You tell yourself, if I just work harder, maybe things will change. But then you wake up drained, bitter, and uninspired, and you drag that energy into your tasks. No matter how many hours you put in, if your vibration is heavy, I cannot expand in your life. Your mornings set your frequency, and your frequency dictates whether I flow to you or away from you. Think of it like planting a seed. Every morning, you place a seed into the soil of your day. If that seed is resentment, fear, or exhaustion, it cannot grow into abundance. But if the seed is gratitude, joy, and faith, it grows into opportunities, ideas, and unexpected blessings. Too many of you are planting seeds of scarcity without even realizing it, and then wondering why your harvest feels so empty. I see you waiting for a miracle to arrive at night while you've spent the morning cursing your life. I see you praying for wealth while beginning your day by doubting that anything good could happen. And I want you to understand, your mornings matter. They are not small. They are the gates through which I either enter your life or turn away. This is your great pain. You underestimate the power of your first thoughts, your first words, your first energy. And every time you start your day with heaviness, you push me, money, further from your life. Here is the truth. I, money, am drawn to beginnings. I flow where energy is fresh, where the vibration of a new day is filled with light. The very moment you open your eyes in the morning, you set a signal to the universe, and I hear it. That signal is not made of numbers or strategies. It is made of energy, of intention, of the frequency your heart emits before anything else. When you begin your day with gratitude, you unlock the first gate of abundance. Gratitude tells me, I recognize what I already have and I am ready to receive more. This single shift changes everything. Even if you wake up in a small room, with challenges ahead, if your first thought is, thank you, you align yourself with wealth. Gratitude makes your energy light, and light always attracts me. When you begin your day with joy, no matter how simple, you multiply your magnetic power. Joy tells me, I am already full and I welcome more. Joy is irresistible to me. It does not have to be grand, it can be the smile you offer yourself in the mirror, the sunlight entering your window, the taste of water as you hydrate your body. When you celebrate even the smallest blessings in the morning, you send me an invitation I cannot ignore. And when you begin your day with confidence, you declare to the universe, I trust that money is on its way. Confidence is not arrogance, it is calm certainty. It is the vibration that says, I don't need to chase, because I already know I am worthy. Confidence in the morning is like building a bridge while fear builds walls. Confidence creates paths for me to flow directly into your life. Understand this, your mornings are not accidents. They are rituals, whether you choose them consciously or not. If you start with complaints, you are performing a ritual of scarcity. If you start with gratitude, joy, and confidence, you are performing a ritual of abundance. One closes the door. The other opens it wide. Imagine two people. One wakes up groaning, dragging themselves from bed, thinking, here we go again, another hard day. That vibration keeps me away, because there is no space for me to bring blessings into that heaviness. The other wakes up, takes a deep breath, and whispers, thank you for this new day. Today I welcome money into my life with ease. That person doesn't even have to chase me, because I run to them. This is why Pedro, the man who chose a morning ritual of gratitude, began attracting opportunities within days. It wasn't luck, it wasn't coincidence, it was alignment. The morning energy he chose was like a key, and that key opened doors that had been locked for years. Here lies the revelation. I am not delayed. I am not absent. I am waiting for your energy to match mine. And the fastest way to align with me is to call me in the morning with gratitude, with joy, with confidence. Begin your day with these frequencies, and you will see how quickly I appear. This is your practice, and it begins the very moment you open your eyes. I money, and closest to you in the morning, when your mind is fresh and your heart is unshaped by the demands of the day. That is when your energy is pure, and that is when you can call me most effectively. So here is what I want you to do. When you wake, do not rush. Do not reach for your phone. Do not allow the noise of the world to flood your spirit. Instead, pause. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach and take a deep breath. Inhale slowly through your nose, feeling your lungs fill with life. Hold it for a moment and then exhale through your mouth, releasing any heaviness from yesterday. This is the reset, the moment where yesterday ends and today begins. Now whisper these words aloud, softly but with intention. Today, money finds me with ease. Say it 3 times. Each repetition plants a seed in the soil of your subconscious. Imagine those words leaving your lips as golden vibrations, spreading through your room, filling the air, and calling me closer. Next, bring gratitude into your heart. Before you even rise from bed, list 3 things you are grateful for financially. It could be the roof over your head, the food you will eat today, the paycheck that sustains you, or even a coin you once found on the ground. Gratitude multiplies whatever it touches, and when you thank me, even in small amounts, I feel honored and I want to stay. After this, visualize. Close your eyes again for a brief moment. Imagine me money flowing toward you like a golden river. Picture yourself receiving a message of unexpected income, a client paying you happily, or a surprise deposit appearing in your account. Do not think of how or when. Just see it, feel it, and let the joy of that moment rise in your body. The universe does not respond to doubt, it responds to energy. And the energy of joyful expectation is magnetic. Finally, move your body. Stand up, stretch your arms wide as if you are opening yourself to the sky, and say, I welcome abundance today. Money flows to me now. This physical movement seals the ritual. It tells me that you are not only thinking abundance, you are embodying it. Repeat this practice daily, even if it feels simple, especially if it feels simple. Because every morning is a doorway, and the way you step through determines what I can bring to you. Choose gratitude, joy, and confidence, and you will see me appear faster than you imagined. Remember, I, money, am always listening. When you begin your day with this ritual, you are not just calling me, you are aligning yourself with the rhythm where I flow most freely. And once that alignment is set, the rest of the day unfolds with opportunities, blessings, and prosperity drawn directly to you. This is what happened to Pedro. For years, his mornings were heavy. He woke up tired, dragging himself out of bed with a sigh. His first words of the day were often complaints about his job, his bills, or the lack of opportunities in his life. He thought these thoughts were harmless, just habits, but in truth, they were closing the door to me. Every morning, his energy told me, stay away. There is no space for you here. And so I did. Money did not flow. Pedro worked long hours, but his income seemed frozen. No matter how hard he tried, new opportunities avoided him, and unexpected expenses always appeared. The pattern repeated itself so often that he began to believe he was cursed. He didn't realize that the curse was not outside of him. It was born in the way he began his days. One evening, exhausted and desperate, Pedro stumbled across a simple teaching. The energy you wake with decides the money you attract. Something inside him stirred. Could it really be that his mornings held the key to abundance? At first, he doubted, but his heart whispered that he had nothing to lose by trying. The very next morning, instead of reaching for his phone or complaining, Pedro paused. He placed his hand on his chest, closed his eyes, and took a deep breath. For the first time in years, he felt stillness at the start of his day. Then, with a trembling voice, he whispered, "Today, money finds me with ease." At first, it felt awkward. His mind tried to resist, reminding him of debts, bills, and disappointments. But Pedro persisted. He repeated the words 3 times, imagining them flowing like golden light into the room. Afterward, he forced himself to think of 3 things he could be grateful for. One was the salary that still sustained him. Another was the roof over his head. The third was the coin he found on the street the day before. Small things, yes, but gratitude turned them into treasures. As days passed, the ritual became natural. Each morning, Pedro breathed, spoke the phrase, gave thanks, and visualized money flowing to him. He imagined clients smiling, payments arriving, and unexpected blessings appearing. Slowly, something changed inside him. His mornings no longer felt heavy. He began each day lighter, calmer, and filled with possibility. And then the external world responded. In less than 2 weeks, Pedro received a call from a former colleague offering him freelance work. Days later, another client appeared with a project that paid more than he expected. The opportunities seemed to come in the mornings, emails arriving at dawn, messages pinging his phone before noon. It was as if the universe itself had decided to meet him in the hours when his energy was highest. Pedro realized the truth. Money had not abandoned him. I had only been waiting for him to open the door each morning. His new ritual did not just change his days, it transformed his entire reality. Now Pedro smiles when he wakes up, knowing that the energy he chooses at sunrise writes the story of his abundance. And each time he whispers, "Today, money finds me with ease," I answer, "Listen closely, because this is not just advice, it is prophecy. The way you begin your day is not a small thing. It is the seed of your abundance. Each morning, you plant either fear or trust, heaviness or gratitude, doubt or expectation. And the harvest always matches the seed. If you start your day in complaint, the hours ahead bend to complaint. If you start your day with fear, opportunities will hide from you. But if you wake with joy, if your first breath carries gratitude, if your first words declare that I am on my way, then the universe aligns itself to confirm your declaration. I am money, and I do not arrive by accident. I flow to those who prepare space for me. Morning is the most sacred of spaces. It is the moment your energy is fresh, unshaped, and open. Whatever you impress upon your heart in those first minutes becomes the blueprint for your day. When you honor those minutes, you honor me. When you waste them in negativity, you push me away before I even have the chance to arrive. This is the prophecy. The way you begin your morning decides how I flow into your life. If you open the door with gratitude, I walk in easily. If you call me with joy, I answer swiftly. But if you shut the door with fear, I must wait outside until you remember to let me in. Imagine 2 paths. On the first, you wake up heavy. You groan, you check your bills, you rush into worry. That vibration spreads into every hour of your day, and I remain distant. On the second path, you rise with a smile, even if small. You take 1 deep breath, you whisper, "Today, money finds me with ease." That vibration attracts me instantly. Opportunities that were hidden suddenly appear. People who had forgotten you suddenly remember. Emails you were waiting for suddenly arrive. Do you see the difference? Nothing outside of you had to change. The difference was only in your morning energy. And that difference decides whether I stay far or come close. So here is my promise. If you begin your mornings with trust, gratitude, and clarity, I will meet you there. I will not delay. I will not hide. I will come as ideas, as clients, as payments, as blessings. And when you repeat this day after day, the cycle becomes unstoppable. Each morning plants the abundance of tomorrow, until your entire life becomes fertile with prosperity. The morning is your prophecy. What you declare when the sun rises writes your future. If you declare scarcity, you live scarcity. If you declare abundance, you live abundance. I am money. And I tell you this truth. The way you wake is the way I arrive. Begin in faith, and I will flood your life. Begin in joy, and I will multiply. The sunrise you honor today will become the wealth you celebrate tomorrow. Now it is your turn. The prophecy has been spoken, but only you can activate it. Morning is not just a routine, it is a spiritual doorway. And how you step through it decides the energy of your entire day. And so, I invite you to seal this truth with action. Type in the comments right now. Today, money finds me with ease. Do not underestimate this. It may look like a few simple words on a screen, but it is much more than that. It is a declaration. It is a contract. It is a code of energy that tells the universe you are ready to begin your days with openness, with faith, with gratitude, and when you do, money cannot resist you. Feel the power of these words as you write them. Don't just type them, breathe them in. Whisper them softly. Today, money finds me with ease. Let your body respond. Let your shoulders relax, your breath deepen, your chest expand. This is your energy shifting. This is your morning vibration awakening, no matter what time of day you are watching. And if you are truly brave, say it out loud. Let the sound of your own voice echo through your space. Words spoken carry vibration, and vibration creates manifestation. When you speak, you are not only convincing your mind, you are shaping the energy around you. You are commanding me to move. But don't stop there. Share this practice. Invite someone close to you, a friend, a partner, a colleague. Begin their mornings the same way. Imagine what happens when not just one person, but hundreds, even thousands, wake up declaring, "Today, money finds me with ease." The collective energy multiplies. It creates a wave so strong that I am pulled closer to every single one of you. And every time you write it, every time you repeat it, you are not just opening a door, you are building a new habit. You are teaching your subconscious that mornings are no longer filled with fear, but with expectation. You are training your spirit to start each day with abundance already in motion. So do it now. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't say later. The energy is alive in you right now, and you must seal it while it is still burning brightly. Type the words, speak the words, share the words, and notice how your energy shifts in this very moment. Because I am money. And when you honor me in the morning, I run to meet you. When you declare with confidence, I arrive with proof. When you type these words below, you plant the seed of wealth that will bloom in your life. Today, money finds me with ease. Write it, say it, live it. And tomorrow, watch as the prophecy begins to unfold.